Hey, everybody. Glad you're checking out this week's Midweek in Mark. There's a parable in Mark 4, 1 through 20. It's also found in Matthew and Luke. It tells of the kingdom. Jesus tells about a man who sows seed falling on 4 different qualities of soil. On one soil, the seed didn't take, so the birds got it. Another was rocky and the seed couldn't grow. Then the seed grew in the third soil, but the sun scorched the plant. The last was good soil, and it reaped an enormous harvest. Jesus gives a secret about the kingdom. You see, mysteries of the parables make sense only in Jesus. Kind of like stained glass windows in a church that are bright when seen from the inside, but dull when seen from outside. In Jesus, we see parables in full color. Here we learn something about the heart of God, the sower. This isn't methodical planting in rows, but throwing seed everywhere that it might find good soil somewhere. This doesn't speak desperation, but hope. Something else we learn, God is in control of the outcome, the harvest. In Jesus, God will harvest an abundantly great kingdom. The sowing cannot be contained, and the harvest cannot be contained. Listen to what Jesus says in Mark 4:20. He says, "But those that were sown on the good soil are the ones who hear the word and accept it and bear fruit, 30-fold, 60-fold, and even 100-fold." God is the sower. The seed is the word of the gospel of Christ, that Jesus came into the world not to condemn, but in order that the world might be saved through him. God's sowing may look like a waste at first, but in the end it yields even 100-fold. This is only God, no human credit, no traditions, no moralism. Christ alone brings about God's kingdom. Jesus' earthly ministry looked like a waste at first as he hung on the cross, but after he resurrected, the church has yet to stop growing. In the same way, laboring for the Lord may seem like a waste in the moment, but God is in control of the harvest for the sake of his kingdom. Jesus tells the disciples what to do with this parable. In verse 3 and 9, they are to hear, listen, over and over, hear and listen. Interestingly, the first 3 types of hearers just casually heard. It happened in the past, it was done. But the fourth hears in the continual present tense, ongoing and unending. Listen, feast on God's word and place hope in Jesus. Let his word land on your heart and take root. Hear it again and again, almost wastefully take in God's word, and let it bear fruit in your life for the blessing of those around us in Greensboro. Here's something to think about. Whose word is being sown in your heart? Are you listening to the word of the world, how the culture explains your purpose? Are you speaking the word of the world to follow your heart, to medicate your brokenness? Are you singing the word of the world, chasing passing pleasure? Or are you listening to and singing and speaking the word of the gospel to your own heart and to those around you? Hey, we're continuing in Mark this Sunday, and we'd love for you to worship with us if you're in the area here at Westover on Sunday at 10:30, or join us online, westoverchurch.com, or watch us on our YouTube channel. See you then.